Hi, I know it's been a while since I made my last video. It's just because I've been really busy. Since I'm in California, I thought it would be fun to make a video about Jodi Arias. I've been obsessed with Jodi Arias for about a year, and I haven't never made a video about her. I was in the area where Jodi drove to commit her murder, and I filmed some of the road that she drove on. So I hope you enjoy my Jodi Arias video. Welcome to California. We are in one of those little towns along I-15 north, so close to the Nevada border. There's a lot of towns like that which are kind of dead little towns, not much happening in them. Yeah, there's like a service going on in a church nearby. Anyway, the reason I stopped here is because I have been fascinated with Jodi Arias and the murder she committed, and what she told Detective Flores when she was being interviewed is that she was driving on the I-15 going towards Vegas. So you can see on the map that this is I-15 and it's going from LA and it's supposed to go to Vegas. This is where I'm going right now. And Jodi Arias said she went up to here, I'm pointing, and then she got lost by taking 40 east. So I was just driving next to that point where I-15 and 40 meet. And I just thought it was kind of cool that I was driving the exact same route that Jodi Arias said she was driving when she drove to kill Travis Alexander, and she was telling Detective Flores that she was going to Utah to see her friend. So here's a clip of Jodi Arias' interrogation on day one, which for me has always been the most exciting clip. The day one interrogation when she gets brought in by Detective Flores is so fascinating, and her true sociopathic personality comes out entirely in those first few days. Anyway, I just thought it'd be interesting. Watch how Jodi Arias shows her narcissism. There's a particular example that I always like when Steve Flores tried to talk to her, and he brought, I think this is the only time in the entire interview where he mentioned something personal to himself. He started sharing a story with Jodi how men are a certain way, and how his wife always scolds him about certain things, and Jodi was completely disinterested about what Steve had to say about himself. She cuts him off and she continues talking about herself. Check it out.
We would argue about the dumbest things, and like he would just want me to admit that he was right, and I would happily do that.
Well, that's a man thing.
And I should have just known better and admitted that. I eventually learned how to argue with Travis, and it's
talking to my wife. She's like, okay, fine, you're right.
Yeah, eventually that's what I began to do with him. It's like the more I just agree with him, the sooner the argument gets over, the sooner we can make up, and then make up.
Did you catch that? She immediately cut him off, and she continued rambling on about her and Travis.
And so you took a trip, and you decided to go to, instead of going over to Utah, you went straight out to Los Angeles area.
I went to Santa Cruz first.
Santa Cruz. Okay.
And then I stayed the night in Monterey. And the next day I drove to Pasadena, waiting for Laura to call me back.
You didn't contact her at all?
She contacted me finally after I'd already left LA.
It was too late. You'd already left at that point.
And we had plans to do that again this week.
Which route did you take from there?
I was supposed to get on the 15 and go all the way up. And I somehow got off the 15.
Where did you end up?
For a while I was lost, and I'm not above sleeping in the car, so I slept for a while. I'm a heavy sleeper and I sleep a lot, so...
But you were on the 15 for a while, and you ended up getting off the 15 somewhere?
Yeah, I looked at a map, and I'm pretty sure I know where I went. Can I draw you a map?
Sure.
Man, I really wish I could see that map that she drew.
For Phoenix, and and it was several hundred miles away still. Like, that's weird. Where am I going? So you have California, Los Angeles, and Nevada, Arizona, Utah. was supposed to go somewhere right up here. Oh, I'm a lefty. So the 15 kind of does one of these.
Yeah. Goes through, let's say, Las Vegas right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, my
No, that's
note is
okay.
so
That's
wrong.
okay. So we'll just put
I know it cuts through Arizona in the corner. Las Vegas, St. George is somewhere here. And then the 40 runs somewhere this way, because somehow I ended up on the 40. And when I saw the 40, I'm like, the only thing I associate with the 40 is Flagstaff, and Flagstaff is somewhere north of Utah. I mean, northern Arizona. And so, and I was going east, and I was like, what's going on here? I wasn't going the right way, and so I've had, for the last 2 years, I've had a car that has a GPS system in it. It's really good, and I think it hasn't served me as far as getting a sense of direction. When I moved to Palm Desert,
Yeah, you kind of rely on it a little too much.
Too much. In fact, when I moved in with the last place I lived in Arizona, I did not know how close it was to Travis. I didn't realize. I have a very bad sense of direction, and it wasn't until I used my GPS the whole time I was there, pretty much, just to find things. Anyway, so I got back. I looked at the MapQuest that I MapQuest a bunch of places. I was maybe going to go to Death Valley. I was maybe going to go.
Did you actually cross over into Arizona? Is that where you went?
I crossed over twice, I think. My map was wrong because the 93 goes north, and then I hit the 15 again, and then I got here, and then I hit Arizona, and then I'm here. Somehow I got north on the 93,
Okay.
and then I hit the 15. So, I mean, I don't know where Phoenix is, and Mesa. It's got to be over here.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere near there.
So you took this trip and you left on, was it Monday the 2nd? Right? And you didn't get to Utah until Thursday, you told me.
So this is Interstate 50 North, and we are about to approach the intersection with Interstate 40. Actually, I don't know how close we are to it. We're several miles from it. We're getting closer to the border with Nevada. This is the exit that Jodi took. She took I-40, and she should have stayed on I-15 North, and she went east. She took the I-40 because she wanted to go to Phoenix, and she wanted to kill Travis. And when she was speaking to Detective Flores, she told Steve Flores that she had gotten lost and she ended up on the Interstate 40 by mistake. She didn't mean to go to Phoenix. She didn't mean to go to Mesa. She meant to go north. So she should have been going to Utah through Las Vegas. Now we're getting close to the Mojave Desert. Maybe we've already missed the exit for I-40. I don't know. Let's see what this sign says. There's a little sign. No, that's just an exit for some road. Wild Wolf Road. Where is I-40? I don't know if we've already passed Barstow or not. I don't have GPS in this car, so I don't know exactly where we are. I know approximately where we are. This is the exact road that Jodi Arias took to drive to kill Travis Alexander, I-15 North. She was on this piece of road. She was exactly on this part of the road, on this stretch of the road. Today's a little hazy, and unfortunately we can't see that clearly, but it's a very remote area, and it's beautiful, beautiful desert. There's a beautiful stretch of the desert right ahead of us. Maybe we can see it a little bit better. Oh, Jodi, why did you drive on this road? Why did you go and kill Travis? Why couldn't you just let him go? What was going through your mind? What were you thinking? So this is Barstow, California ahead of us. We're still on I-15. That you can see the whole town just there in the distance. So it's a town in the middle of the desert. And soon we're going to be at the intersection where we can take I-40 east. There you go. There's a sign for Interstate 40 East in 3/4 of a mile. There's its sign again. So you take 15 north or 40 east. It's a very, very big sign. It's impossible to miss. And there's another sign. It says Interstate 40 East. There are multiple signs that tell you which way to go to Vegas and which way to go east. Now, Jodi told Detective Flores that she got lost because she missed the exit. How can you miss this exit? It again, right here, it says Las Vegas north and Needles east. So you have to stick to the left lanes. You have to stick to those 2 left lanes that I'm on to go to Vegas. Jodi, you should have been driving where I'm driving right now. You should have stayed on Interstate 15 north instead of having gone that way on Interstate 40. If you had stayed on this road and you would have just gone straight to Utah to see your little fling, you wouldn't have killed Travis and he wouldn't be dead today. And you wouldn't be rotting in jail like a stupid idiot that you are. So this is where you should be driving, Jodi. This is where you should have been driving, Jodi. Exactly where I'm driving now. Not over there to the right side. You should have been still on North 15. And this is why Jodi Arias is in jail today, ladies and gentlemen. Because she took the wrong highway, both on the road and in life. She made the wrong choice. But that choice had been made long before she got to this crossroads. That choice had been made probably months ago because she had planned the attack and she had stolen her parents' handgun, which she later used to kill Travis with. So yeah, she planned this attack. It wasn't a spur of the moment decision, of course, and gas tanks proved that as well. Okay, checking out from California for now. See you in Nevada.